One thing to note at the beach club is that if you have a scooter, it will not fit in your room. So we put it out in the hallway and we asked for permission. They said it was okay. You put it in the hallway and they have the electrical outlets right there. Hi, Scott. To plug it in, just put it as close to the wall as you can without damaging the wall and people can walk by. When you come out of the elevator on the first floor, this telephone, I guess vestibule, where telephones used to live, we noticed multiple scooters were actually parked in here because really there's nothing else to do in here, and there's all these outlets. So this is another place that you can park your scooter in the evening and get it charged. Also, I forgot to add, and I wanted to add that concierge services, hello, hi, good, how are you? Concierge services are right here to help with everybody on the first floor with check-in, check-out, tickets, dining, and recreation. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. And that's a wonderful feature here because you don't have to go to the front desk. There's one in the building right here for the DVC villas. And that's just yet another fantastic thing of the Beach Club Resort. They have services everywhere, very convenient for us, and the cast members here are really friendly and super helpful. So when we get out of our room, which is from that building that we just came out of, and we turn, there's a walkway here that you go through, a kind of breezeway to go to get to the main building area, which has the restaurants, gift shop, and the lobby, and also leads to the front of the beach club, which has all the transportation, the Magical Express, and the bus transportation to the various parks. So it's a little loud because there's a lot of construction going on at the beach club right now. They're doing a lot of upgrades and refurbishment. However, I wanted to show you guys that we are actually going to the EPCOT. We're going to EPCOT today, and we can walk there. We can walk there from our resort, the beach club. This is the path that we take. In front of you is the boardwalk, and to the right is Stormalong Bay, which has the shipwreck pool slide right there, and the pool that we hung out at. There is our building right there, and when you take a left, this pathway right here leads straight into EPCOT, and that could not get any more convenient. This is one of the most awesome features of staying at the Yacht and Beach Club, and of course the boardwalk, because you could just walk to EPCOT. You don't have to wait for a bus or a Skyliner or anything. And it also leads to, of course, the Skyliner station right there in case you want to go to other places. So this is a wonderful feature. Here is the beach area of the beach club where you can sit down here, relax, and enjoy the beautiful views. And there you can see the Skyliner right ahead of us. That was not even a full 1 minute walk that I have done, and already the Skyliner is there, and that's EPCOT. And that's how close we are. We didn't even bother to pack any jackets or anything, because usually we'd pack jackets to go to a park and put it in a locker or anything, but we're so close that should we get a little chilly later tonight, we just can walk to our room and grab it. Walkway to International Gateway at EPCOT. It seriously does not get any more convenient than that. This is the beach club right here, the beautiful buildings and the rooms, and here's the lovely walkway right next to the water. And there's that bridge. That bridge, if you turn right, will take you over to the boardwalk. And here we are, the entrance to EPCOT. There's the boat transportation as well that you can take, which we have taken. It takes you straight over there to the Yacht and Beach Club and the Swan and Dolphin and the Boardwalk Resort. And there's the Skyliner station. So how awesome is this? And look at that, there's Paris. This is fantastic. When you stay at the other resorts, you have to hop on some type of transportation to get to the parks. We have never been this close to any park. with, and we haven't stayed at all the resorts, but we have never been this close to any of the parks where we could just walk over. The only time we have this kind of experience is when we stay at Disneyland, at the Disneyland Hotel or the Grand Californian. Then we could just walk over, but this is fantastic. There's a Disney Skyliner, and you can grab that and go to various destinations. There are the friendship boats straight ahead. You go around and you can hop on a boat. Got through security, and we're gonna go ahead and show our magic bands right there. On the left-hand side, right before you enter Epcot, there's guest relations. And right after that, there's the first souvenir shop of World Traveler. And there is Paris. And there's the Ratatouille ride. Not open yet, but they're getting ready. Okay, let's see if I get a welcome home.
Okay, if not, I'll say it for you, ma'am.
Yay! I got a welcome home.
You mind the movie?
Hi, Pat.
Welcome to Disney.
Thank you, Pat. Have a great day. So just a couple days ago, the Festival of Arts ended, and now they have these beautiful floral arrangements everywhere. It's a World Traveler souvenir shop right at the entrance gate. And right before you go to the bridge, to go left to go to England or go right to go to France. And we're gonna be going right to go and have some yummy food in Paris. Paris is actually our favorite place to eat out of all the countries. I mean, we've had some lovely food at all the countries, but it's just our favorite. I'm pretty sure that Nicholas is gonna say that he wants a chocolate crepes this morning, and I'm gonna have to go along with that idea. Although I also do love the sandwiches they have at the bakery, the boulangerie. The lovely ham and cheese sandwiches there are really good on the baguettes. So we're just gonna hang out here as long as we can so we can have enough appetite to eat all of it. I'm gonna have to switch my sunglasses now, I can't see. Here we are in lovely, beautiful Paris. We are definitely going for the crepes, which are sold right over there. There is Le Chef de France, lovely sit-down restaurant. It looks like they're starting to get ready for the Flower and Garden show. I don't think it has officially started yet. This is the lull, I think, between the Festival of Arts and the Flower and Garden show. Nicholas found our usual table. The crepe kiosk is not open yet. It'll be open in about 15 minutes. So I'm actually going to go up the pathway here to the boulangerie and get one of those awesome sandwiches on the French baguette. They are so good. And yes, I'm actually gonna have a sandwich and a crepe. Hey, calories don't count on vacation. There is a lovely Skyliner, the beautiful fountains. In November, instead of Beauty and the Beast topiary, they had the Christmas ornaments with the different views of the city inside, and now they have this lovely topiary of Belle and the Beast. If you turn left that way, you go to the new Ratatouille ride, which is not open yet, but after we eat, we'll go check it out and see how far they've come along. Here's the Beauty and the Beast sing-along. Next show, 16 minutes. Cool. If you guys want a great sit-down restaurant, definitely make reservations at Chef de France. Wonderful food. And they do have a children's menu too, so you can make sure that you don't worry about that here. On the way to the boulangerie, we have La Maison du Vin, if you want to buy some lovely French wine. And of course, these gift shops are to die for. Here is my favorite bakery of all time. We go in through here, and before you get to the bakery, there's another awesome French souvenir shop with tons of Ratatouille things. And oh yes, we own that. I love that at home. And all kinds of cool stuff. So yay, there is no big line. We're good here. So here they have all kinds of drinks, wine, beer, espresso, cappuccinos. There's a wide array of lovely French pastries. I mean, just take a look at that. And then you have the sandwiches. So my favorite is the one that says jambon beurre, which is ham and cheese, Dijon mustard butter on a demi baguette. And they have all kinds of BLTs and croissant sandwiches. They have quiche and croque monsieur, and you name it, they have it. This is a fantastic place to come for a meal or just dessert or a snack. They have all types of drinks on this side. They can make you all types of coffee drinks, and that is just beautiful. Just looking at that selection of pastries and the sandwiches just makes my mouth water. And it always smells awesome in here. It smells like fresh baked bread, which makes sense because they have the fresh baked bread right back there. Oh, and they have lobster bisque in a bread bowl. Wow, we didn't know about that, Scott. Lobster bisque in a bread bowl. That sounds really yummy. We're gonna have to try that out at some point. I don't think we're gonna try it out right now because this is kind of our brunch. But now that we know they have that, we will be doing that. I'm just gonna show everyone the lovely array of sandwiches, quiche, croissants, and everything that they do have here, which I just want all of it, so it's just so yummy. And then on this side we have the mouth-watering croissants and pastries and chocolate, and oh my goodness, just look at that. How could you resist any of this? Oh, look at those giant chocolate chunks in that cookie. Yummy. There's counter seating, and they have tables and there are restrooms in the back. And you can also, if the weather is nice as it is today, there's seating out here. Now usually they have a few more tables around here, but I think with COVID they took that away. But if you go around the corner to the left, you will actually see a bunch of tables that you can sit down and enjoy this lovely weather. It looks like we're gonna have good weather for the rest of our trip, thank God. Yeah, right? So there's seating around the flower beds right there, like benches, but there are also tables like that there. And if you go around that area, kind of going towards the Ratatouille ride, there's also more tables and chairs like that. So Nicholas is just waiting for the croissant shop to open, and Scott and I are going to enjoy our French feast here, and of course I'm going to also partake in a croissant after I'm done. Yes, I'm gonna be stuffed. Scott got the croissant with bacon, cheese, and egg, and it looks fantastic. And of course he has the Evian water. You have to have French water made by the French Alps if you're going to be eating in Paris. I got my usual with the ham, cheese, and butter on a French baguette, all toasted. And Scott and I are going to share that lovely pastry right there with a chocolate hazelnut inside. And yes, all three of us have water straight from France. There you go. And look at this view. Look at this view. In the distance you can see Spaceship Earth right there. Mexico is straight ahead right there, and all of the countries until we get back to my favorite, France. All right, everyone. Bon appetit, Scott. Nicholas has to wait.
Can I sing my song?
Yes.
There's a place in France where the naked ladies dance. There's a hole in the wall where the boys see it all, but the girls don't care because they wear the underwear.
Oh,
Boom.
yeah. Okay, so
Take that.
awesome. So yeah, if any talent agents are out there, I think he is looking for some kind of gig. But I'll tell him to keep his day job until then. And now we got the chocolate crepes. They opened up, and Nicholas is going to start eating his. And here's the one that Scott and I will be sharing. Scott, do you think we could really actually finish? So we got this between me and Scott. We got this. I got that. And that. What do you think? Can we do this?
Is there really a question?
We're going to give it a try. Our lovely brunch in Paris, and we had basically like a little bit of a buffet going on. We got a little bit of everything, and now we are stuffed. So we decided to walk it off. Well, me and Nicholas are walking it off. Scott is scootering it off.
Somebody has to.
And we're gonna walk it off, and we're gonna cross the bridge here and go over to jolly old England.
And I got bird poop on my
And he
arm.
got bird poop on his sleeve, so that's fun. It's Disney bird poop, so it's okay. We're gonna go hit jolly old England and then hit Canada after that, because we keep always turning right and going to France and then going to the countries that way, and we keep missing England and Canada, which are on this side. So we're gonna do that, then we'll double back and go the other way and hit the countries again. Here is England. The United Kingdom. So this is the area that they will be eventually building a Mary Poppins ride, and I can't wait for that. That is going to be awesome. Oh, and speaking of which, there's Mary Poppins herself right there with her umbrella. You can take pictures probably from far away. Right now you can't take pictures close up. Here's the famous fish and chips Yorkshire County fish shop. You can get it to go right there, and there's seating right there. Or you can go sit inside. The Rose and Crown is a sit-down pub type atmosphere, and you can have some nice fish and chips or a variety of other British food. There is a famous British telephone booth, and they have really cool shops here, guys, with all kinds of authentic items from England. I actually have found this chocolate bar. I found this chocolate bar that when I lived in England, I used to eat it all the time. It's called an Aero bar, A-E-R-O, and they don't have it in the United States. Only two places had it: the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and here in Epcot in the United Kingdom. That was it, the only two places I could find Aero bar, unless I crossed the pond. So we're gonna go into one of the lovely gift shops here. So if you're a tea lover, you're gonna find all kinds of tea here. And I am a huge tea lover, being originally Iranian. We're raised on tea in our culture, and then having lived in England, well, they love tea, and I have a big passion for tea. And this is the place to come to get every flavor. Ooh, gingerbread joy. That sounds so good, that you can't find anywhere else. It's not like you can go into a grocery store, Walmart or something, and find these flavors here. And it's just so many varieties. Cold brewed, iced tea, peach, mixed berry, mint. Oh, it sounds lovely. Pumpkin spice, spiced apple. Only $5.99. And in addition to tea, there are lovely British teapots that you can buy. And when I lived in London, I actually bought a few lovely teapots there that are just so unique to that country. Oh wow, okay, so now that Mary Poppins ride is going to be coming to the United Kingdom in Epcot, they're going to start selling merchandise Mary Poppins themed. And already we see 17 Cherry Tree Lane, and there's tumblers there, practically perfect in every way, and some really cool teacups or coffee cups, whatever it is that you'd like to put in there. This is the Rose and Crown pub. It's on High Street. Now in England, High Street is the equivalent of Main Street. They call their main streets High Streets. And this is a pub type setting. You can sit, there's inside, there's under that area there, and then there's right outside, right next to the water. And look at this, Kermit. We have Kermit and Miss Piggy topiaries. That is awesome. Oh my gosh, it's Kermie. And right next to Kermie is, of course, Miss Piggy. Yay! We are at the Ratatouille ride, which is still not opened yet. They haven't given an opening date, but every time we come here in the past couple of weeks, they've added little tiny new things. For example, Remy was not here a few days ago. This is the Remy topiary they've added here right in front of the Ratatouille ride, and this is for the upcoming International Flower and Garden Festival, which starts March 3rd. That is so cool. He's on top of the cheese. Very pretty. Right now it's February 24th, and I've noticed that there is a bit of a lull in between the two events. The Festival of the Arts just ended, and the International Flower and Garden Festival is going to start on March 3rd. In between that time, the little topiaries have popped up everywhere of all the different characters around Epcot, and I've noticed that the crowds are really low. Lines for the rides are really short. This is actually the best time to come to the parks, is in between events and festivals. And right now for the Flower and Garden Festival, you'll see the topiaries have all popped up, and a lot of the pop-up stores and little kiosks for food are all shut down. So actually a lot of stuff is shut down, but the crowds are lower, so it's kind of nice. If you like it when the crowds are much lower and the lines for the rides, like it was only 30 minutes to get on Test Track. So if you like it like that, come here in between events, right in between that little short window that you have. And this is the end to another delightful Disney day at Epcot. Thanks for watching Penny on the DL. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next adventure. Have a magical day.
I'm sitting on top of the world, on top of the world, on top of the world. I'm sitting on top of the world, on top of the world, on top of the world. People ask me what my secret